gently. And then I like looking over here, just like that does for my side and my neck. Gentle there. This comes back. Moving forward. Grab the knee. Chest up, same thing. Twist. So the leg that's back is going to come across and then over. So it's going to look like this. So you come across, and you're going to V, and then you're going to switch this way. Open it. So here we go. So we'll break it into pieces. So the leg that's back is going to kick all the way across.
Yes.
And you're going to bring the other one back so you V. Other in my wrong way. Back way, all the way across. Now V, so you open. Now you're going to tuck the other one and stand up. Behind. So cross. So you should be like this. Then you're going to open here. Then you're just going to continue the momentum. And before you sit up, this one's already into my butt. Now here, point the knee again. Step over. This is another one I just like. So then you're going to base and unwind and then rewind. And just be gentle on your knees here. And then go back.
Left foot
There you go. Right here.
left leg this or left leg this or
Just jump to drop. I'm not like Taylor. I don't want to and suddenly toss you. Yeah, I mean, there's so much more to that. Like those movements, the gymnastic movements. And they're good to do. And there's a lot of jiu-jitsu influence to them. Of how to move the body, you know. And so, I think the more you do that, the more it's natural. Gymnastic natural, what it's called. The more it feels like, oh yeah, that's how we should be walking or whatnot. So, the only agenda I had was to continue what Mike and I were doing yesterday. So we were working on, if you want to go down, I'll show you. Just like one option from half guard, because we were just doing it with Tanner. We tried a couple other chokes from here yesterday, and neither of us had success with them. I don't know for whatever reason, but the one that we did have success with was a version of that Kanto choke, which I know some of you guys have seen us do with the Kanto choke. So, from side control, Tanner's been teaching us here as the control. But another way to control is to attack. And so if you're attacking, that means you have to defend or you're going to get choked. So one way to control is just pressure and hold on for dear life. But if I start attacking, then he has to start addressing things. And then his escapes have to start at the defense. They can't start at removing whatever he wants to do to escape from me now. Does that make sense? Pressure-wise? So right now, he doesn't have to worry about any attack. So he can just escape. But now when I start to attack him, now he has to worry about this before he can escape. Right? So anyway, so this is the paper cutter. You guys have seen this. You can start it from here and go elbow down, or you can start it from here and come over. It's a lot tighter. And go elbow down. And then if you want to pull this shoulder out of the way, pull the shoulder out of the way, you make more room for your forearm to hit the ground, and you're stretching out his neck here, so you can create more pressure. So that's one. A great alternative to this is the Kanto choke, where you're here, and you're applying pressure, and if you can raise him up a little bit, you can get your knee, and you want to get your leg under. You don't want to get stuck just here. You actually want to get your calf under his neck, because that'll create that pressure that squishes him up. And so that's another version from here, another choke that you can do, a little riskier, because maybe you can give him the underhook. It's a little bit harder to, from right here, it's really easy for me to recover. So this is such a great place for your hand when you're inside control, because it's always a threat that he can deal with. So what we learned was a variation of that from half guard, where we're in here, he's got the underhook, and he's all excited about that. You do have to clear this knee. So I'm clearing that knee out, but I've got this same grip, and now because he's up and I've got him compressed with this leg, I can keep him tight, and now I can sit back into this or choke this from half guard. So it's another thing to look at. You want to see it? So from side mount, if you're playing with grips and you're not doing anything, then he can just start attacking. But if I start attacking, now he's got to defend that first, right? So you can start with the grip here. You can start with the grip here, bring it over his head and make it even tighter, right? Or you can just try to do the Kanto choke, because a lot of times you can be here, protect the hip, because that's the battle. You saw how I moved my hips from here as he was trying to get his hips through. So shrimp out a little bit like you did. Yep, I'm trying to protect that space. So I just took it back with my knee. As I do, I can bring his head up, but I gotta get my foot behind his head. I can't just put my knee here. I gotta bring him up so that I can get my foot behind there. You good? Yeah. And then, from half guard, same thing. He's got the underhook, and he gets that, it's fine. I'm gonna take this grip, my knee is cleared. I'm gonna come up and throw it. And here I don't even have my knee under. And here I do. And I'm gonna finish that.
So you're kind of reaching towards the center of the back of the leg, or about as deep as you can get with that hand.
With the grip?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We could play with it a little bit as far as how deep you should even need it. I think all you really want to have with the grip is the ability to pull them up and hold them up this way. So we
Which one actually has like right under the ear, so you're right kind of like your carotid.
So we can test those two from sound mount, and then get stuck inside or half guard, and try to work that.
Just find something from Pop. This works for Scott, because if he has my leg or doesn't have my leg, the only thing I have is frames, but I think I'm framing here. So this leg curl, he's tricking me to grab this leg, so when he starts applying the choke, he's bringing my knee to my neck. Bro, watch it. If he kind of gives me this, I think I'm doing good. Then he's gonna apply the choke.
Now my leg's stuck. Now my knee's coming to my face. And you can hear I can't talk.
So you're tricking your bottom opponent to hit this leg. But you don't need it because he dropped his hip too in the first variation.
Yeah, I was gonna say that for phase two, but
I'm sorry.
essentially what we're talking about is, so like even if we're inside control, and this guy thinks he's doing a great escape, you can just open this up and he's gonna be like, wow, look what I got. And you're like, yeah, you got it. Later, bro. And you're using this to crunch him back in. Whereas if you just throw it from side mount, you don't have it.
Okay.
Right? So now he can relieve pressure because he's got his hips and his legs. So if I'm caught here, now it's like I'm squishing him in. You can play with that.
Because we play with putting our weight way over, but I kind of like shifting my butt back.
Yeah, that's the other variable. So partner up, you guys can play with it. I'll go down.
Come on, buddy, do it.
Side mount. Or side mount, just so you're like, yeah, you're pressuring. And if you're only pressuring, then now I can focus on the skates. But once you start attacking,
We're gonna do that with this, or we're gonna
you
do
can do
that?
it. You can do it with that
Yes, that's straight
one.
arm.
Yeah, that's gonna come across my neck, elbow to the mat. Yeah. Now I gotta deal with this before I can escape. So now you've applied some even. So
I got you.
try to keep that same side control pressure.
So this is gonna come across my
Right? Which you had. And you don't even need to be as dramatic with your elbow coming in and doing that whole thing. Just,
He's got the back of his hand.
You keep pointing with your thumb.
yeah. I mean, just kind of leave that there, and now you're like smashing me, huh? Right? So I think I'm going to jump like this. Now you bring that across my neck. That's your elbow.
Now,
And I'm, oh, geez.
yeah, put your butt back.
Right? So now, instead of me framing here, I'm framing here, right? Bam. So now, of course, when I'm protecting my neck, my arms are vulnerable. Protecting my arms, you know, here. No, my neck is vulnerable, right? So it's like you're just kind of watching to see what I do. So there's the one. Over here. Yeah, you're kind of like, yeah, just create pressure. And, you know, you're not even telegraphing it. You're just kind of like creating pressure like normally would do. Yeah. Yeah. And then you bring that thing across. Okay, so let's say I defend that, and you can't get it across, so your hand stays back. But,
It's gonna be over this though, right?
so it's, yeah. And this is actually.
Oh,
it works.
with your hand?
There's
an over?
And then this one comes under, go under, me,
Yep.
and grab my shoulder, and pull it down.
Foot goes under, foot goes under. Nope.
Sorry.
Left foot goes under his head.
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
Okay,
That's
so
uncomfortable
now-
for the guy at the bottom.
Yeah.
So now you're gonna pull me
Posture
up.
up.
So man, I
This,
just
and
learned.
then you're gonna step over my head.
That's a nice cover.
Yeah. And then try to get your, there you go. And then you're gonna pull on this as you pull your knee. So you're gonna hold. Close, like. There you go. Yep. So you're creating this. This is.
We're gonna start framing it, right?
You got the one more? So there you go.
Like this slow, it's not just an automatic. This has got to be right.
You really want your half under.
Take a tight little legs and grab your
So then we're here,
Choke, the more
and I think I've done a great job of getting you into half guard. And you just take the same,
Take your right foot
same
with you.
thing. That's good.
Take your right foot with you. Keep going. Yep. There you go. Step over. Under. Posture up.
And
Posture up, posture up, posture up. And drive with that left leg. Drive that left leg that way.
In half guard.
yeah, go ahead.
There you go. Tap, let go.
Like with my
You get to a position where it doesn't feel like you're choking them, but you're cutting off the blade.
This is the main thing.
That's the best choke. It's not, you're not going, you're going.
You're like
all the way underneath.
So watch out.
Well-
Good, Scott. There.
I gotta clear this knee. I wanted to get to here. See, I can like step up. You're like, oh, keep half, right? I'm gonna get keep half.
Underhook here. That's right.
Sway, you're gonna need to take
Or site control.
It's actually good, isn't it?
Close that up.
The paper cut?
I'm right here. I'm trying to play out the side, but I'm also right here. But you don't have to always watch here. So I go here, it brings that.
Dante, you want to throw it on Dustin and I'll. Oh, good.
So what I noticed is you're going from here and then stepping over. So you understand,
So when you're
you
inside,
can get caught.
think of it's just in general. Think of like, I'm not attacking.
Now I can get the
I'm
collar.
giving you
So I can either
one
get the
less
collar or
problem
my
to solve.
fist on the side that's neck. Look at the grip right there.
To avoid you escaping.
I didn't get deep enough to
So
put my hands on
that's
it,
in anything.
but I'm pulling this, how's that?
You're in guard.
It's already tightening it.
I'm in your guard.
Or, I can get my face, I can get this here,
I'm in your guard.
and now I'm just trying to shit.
See, those are just.
So it's really from shifting my
You
weight
have
back,
to actually attack.
bringing my,
There you
as
go.
opposed to
Yeah.
way over
Because
here.
now I have to.
Well, I see that.
Yeah. And even like.
Yeah, we'll put you to sleep right now. So do it to me.
Go back to the field.
Just make me hear it. Yeah.
You know,
Bring it back over.
Is that it?
I have to expose something. So now I'm sitting back.
No, no
I'm
way.
sitting back. You can hit both feet, or you can go to the chill. And you can push out.
Give me a leg.
Go to your butterfly,
Take the leg.
or you can go to.
Oh, yeah. Look, your hands are in position.
But if I'm back like this, I really like.
Come
stepping
play
on
fast.
the leg, stepping on the knees. You need to do that one, right?
Oh, that's that makes
Yeah.
This way?
Yeah.
The only option is to send you
I'm
that.
bringing me down hard.
Yeah.
I'm already down, and I'm sitting back here.
Take your elbow back.
You know, this
Already
not
back.
gonna work as well.
Yeah.
But if I'm up, and you push that out, I'm like that.
Yeah, straight arm. So now I can't get it.
So I was just explaining, you wanna throw it on? You like
Shift your
got
butt
it?
back.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and your heel's gonna come through under my head.
That paper cut, that grip, is how
Nope.
it's across.
Feel that on your bowling ball body?
So what I want is this need to be on the ground and you're pushing back on your shin underneath. So you're lifting your knee up in the air. That was alleviating pressure. I want you to think of kicking, dragging your knee back. This heel's coming under my neck, underneath the nape of my neck. So see how you got your fingers in? Come on, thumb. Because what you're doing is pulling this here, or get loose.
Yeah, yeah.
This cloth across. But what's really coming is that heel under my head, bringing me into this 90-degree angle.
And I was explaining,
Now,
This
your
is
arm's
just
really
really
small.
as long as you're attacking, you have to address that.
Not.
Or if you
Shift
want
your heel
to
back.
actually
The way it is, bring your knee, your left knee down to the mat.
The dominant position.
Yep.
So,
Go and now shift your butt back.
guard, just like that. Working with somebody.
That's the choke. Now I want you to work on this grip.
All your stuff. It's the second I do this.
You work that thumb.
But I almost never do this, you have the choke on.
Underneath here.
Okay.
So what's gonna kick me is this.
I'm not working on my knee anymore.
Right there, and your calf is gonna push my knee down. It's creating a 90-degree on my spot.
So it's just like something to remember. You're not making me solve the problem.
Push your heel back.
It's almost like the game is gonna like, all the snowflakes in the ball are
You can
gonna
hear the ball
settle.
no longer breathe.
And then it's whoever wants to
Also,
shake that ball
not
around.
only fighting the pressure with the choke,
You know?
This on.
but yeah.
Couple other, just one other thing that I've been looking at that I've been trying to use and haven't been successful with is this triangle escape.
Pressure
Close down your toes.
I just wanted to review the triangle escape, so it's fresh in my mind. So, and then I have something that I've been working on myself to avoid when I'm getting past the triangle. So,
Sorry.
if I'm stuck here, the, I don't have like a favorite escape. I don't usually get stuck in triangles that much because I'm so afraid of my arms. But the one that I've seen that I like is this arm's already over, which, you know, there's a whole sequence of stuff to do from here. But let's just say we're here and your arm's already over. So you're creating a little bit of relief here by being able to pressure here, and then you're grabbing, so I can grab my arm. Go ahead. You're grabbing your own arm here, and then you're bringing this to the mat as you twist your shoulder. And that's going to create enough pressure to open this up. So here, and he's starting to close it. Yeah, this sucks. And so I'm here, and as I, and obviously I'm keeping this here so that I'm not going to get armbarred, right? You can work on a pass from here, but just want to show that to you guys. And then the escape that I've been looking at is kind of like the last resort. So throw it on again. So I'm here. I can't create any relief. It's not opening. So I'm going to grab this sleeve and I'm going to step in his armpit with my foot under his butt here. And now I'm here, I'm pushing him away with this foot. As my frame here is kind of giving me a little bit of ability to push him here and open this up. And then you can do the same pass. So that's kind of like a last resort. So 2 escapes.
So would you say, like, for good purposes, or like in our mind, then, so we'd be like, okay, first, if we get this, they don't have our arm in, that's good. Then we come in here, because our arm got pulled in.
Yeah.
And we do that.
Good sequence.
And then, if we don't get that, then we shift to the...
Yeah, you can try the seated like last resort, you know. But we were doing this yesterday, and I was throwing both of my legs out, which people do, but I was throwing both of my legs out. So I was here, and I got my gimpy knees, so I was like, I don't even know how I got into it.
But
I'll just do it like this.
Yep.
So I was here, right? Still stepping here, but because I didn't have my foot under his butt, I didn't have enough extra push to break this open. So, yeah, so then Mike was like, oh, you got to stick your leg under my butt, which I did, and then it was a lot easier to open. So that's a detail there. And then, so when I'm trying to finish a triangle, arm in, one out. Just relax. Yeah, so when I'm trying to finish a triangle, I'm trying to get this arm across because that adds pressure against his carotid here. So it's really hard to finish one here, right? When he's posting on that. So that's when I might like go here and switch to omoplata. I might switch to an omoplata here. Take him that way if he's going to give me that. Or I might fake an omoplata, which if I do this, what's your reaction? What do you feel like you want to do? Take it back, of course. And then as soon as he does, I'm going to keep bringing it that way to finish it, right? So what I'm trying to do, and the best way, the securest way to get his arm over is for me to just continue to climb, and this will, there you go. He's gonna come around, come around himself.
So look at where Andy's hips and stuff. All his weight's leaning forward. That's exactly what you want.
So first defense, frame here, grab your own wrist, pull knee to the mat as you open that up this way. Yep. As you push yourself back. Okay.
He shifted his weight back.
So that's the first defense. Do it again. Over here. Frame it. Yep. To the mat. Okay, get your elbow out of the way because that's what you want my leg to. You don't want your elbow to stop. Yeah. Yeah. You're really driving my leg into the mat more. Yeah. Frame other hand, and you're just driving that all the way to the mat. Good. So what am I doing? And this is Tanner's teaching point. What am I doing when I'm trying to finish this? Well, grabbing this elbow. Now when I grab this elbow, go for your defense. You can't bring my knee to the mat because I'm stopping this, right? Stopping this elbow. Which, now look how exposed he is here. Right? So there's only so much time. So it's kind of like he's kind of a last ditch effort over there. He exposes over there, which is what we just talked about, sort of a major principle. As he does, I have to take advantage of that before he does. So what did I do? Using the analogy of the snow globe. So I see what he's doing, so I grab this elbow, protect myself from getting thrown this way. So I'm holding on here. As I'm holding on here, he's sort of stifled, right? He's not stifled, but he should be stifled because I've stopped him. Yep, I've stopped him. So now he has a second to like readdress. If he fails to, now it's like all the flakes have fallen to the bottom of the snow globe, and now I get to readjust. Right? So that's the game. You guys want to go through those? Yeah, partner. Why don't we switch how we partner? I'll go with you. Or why don't you go there? Yeah. Like you can go here. You want to go? Go ahead and do it. So we're talking about, first it's for the defense guy. Yep. So your arms across. You're going to post on his leg. Dustin, this hand. Create some relief there. This hand's going to grab that hand. Now you're going to bring that to the mat. Boom. As you twisted your shoulders, you already did it, great. And then you're going to just keep driving through. Yep. And clear this leg, just finish it. There you go. Good. Do it again. Yeah, now you're going to frame. Give yourself a little room. You're going to pull it even higher up, I like. Yep. Yeah, see how almost, yeah. Now you're going to bring it to the mat as you twist your shoulders. Yeah, boom, you're out. Now you can clear the leg. Good. When you guys switch? Boom. Embracing on that. Yep, as you rotate. So get your arms stuck in there. Get that up. There you go. Good. Climb up. Yep. Frame it. Pull it down. Open it up. Twist your, yep. Yeah, use that frame. Use that initial frame to do all the work the whole way through. Jackknife him. Sure. Jackhammer him. Yep. You'll see as you twist your shoulders too, you'll totally change, you'll totally break that. Here, one more. Here, down. You know, or jackhammer them, just protecting this. Okay, now do it where you, last resort, you sit back and exit out of the sort of last resort option.
Would you use this so he grabs my elbow?
Come over here. Yep. And then you push into there. Make sure you're straighten him out so that your leg is under his butt. You can even grab it with the hand that's over. Yep, exactly. Yeah, good. Chuck it. Yep, good. So working. Arms. Yeah, exactly. Put into it. Tuck your knee on. Yeah, nice. Exactly. And sit back. Yep. Good. Now chuck it and finish. Yeah, good. Yeah.
Oh, I can't.
Grab your wrist. That's it. And your base was really good because you shifted your butt back. If you went forward on your knees, you might have anything.
Cool.
So what you're doing effectively, you're tucking your knees under my hips.
I'm not breaking your grip, but I'm sliding out like that, so it opens it up. It feels like this, I really have to.
You guys doing the seated escape? Have you done that yet? The seated escape?
No,
Not yet. Here.
I need to apply the elbows control.
Here. Arm in and out. Boom. This isn't going very good.
Next thing you know,
Grab the sleeve. Okay. Yep, you're gonna put this foot into my crook of my elbow. And as this one goes, that's under my butt, just have it. Yep. Yep, and you're gonna push away. Sit it up, chuck this leg, which means over, nope, over. No. Back, last resort. Right.
A lot of times, it's one of those things where. So you throw it on me.
And that. Heel in the armpit, that's a good one.
That's what we're doing, so.
That feels like that would win almost every
As soon
time.
as someone throws this in, we just go there. We got time. Yeah. Thinking of different. That's why I like it, like, for me, what Tanner showed us, like if we get in a triangle, we don't have to do something right away. We can throw that arm back, bring our knees under their butt, just rise up and think for a second.
Yeah.
What did Scott tell us? Oh, Scott told us this. Boom, but for most of us, like, we either start reacting right away without buying ourselves just a minute.
And the key to what I'm trying to do is break your posture. What you're trying to do is maintain posture.
Yeah.
So that's when, if I'm trying to finish this and I can't, he's driving me back. Look at his, see that? That's posture.
Yeah.
So in order for me to break posture, what do you see everybody do? They grab the head, right? And then they try to, that's why you, what the hell do you call this? That's why you chop this down. Why? Because now it's stopping his posture. Here, it's not stopping his posture. Here it is. That's why you chop it down. So as he's doing that, what's the rule for me? I'm running back, so that he has to keep running back, and then eventually, I'm going to try to catch him in one of his steps, where the flakes have settled. Right? He's only going boom, boom. If it was super slow-mo, and so I'm waiting. In that split second, whoop, and I'm going to break his posture again. And then I'm going to close this up, and now it's going to be a lot harder for him to break posture. So, let's, I think we should get stuck in a triangle, start from there, and have to escape. If you're the guy finishing it, I think you take your time. It's not like you're going militant. You're letting the guy try, work his escape. You're not doing everything you can to try to finish this. You don't get any points for how many finishes you get. So try to let the guy, try to advance it, try to close it, try to tighten it up, try to address the posture, try to address the elbow, right, if you're on the bottom. And if he just keeps sitting there, then you just keep tightening. But don't go, as soon as the bell starts, sporadic.
Triangle control, don't work for submission. Top is for posture. And
Yeah.
base.
Right, and not freaking out. We can either just do that for the next 15 minutes and keep rolling through it, or we can do it and then we can switch to that little half guard game too.
I gotta leave kind of closer to 8:20.
Okay, let's do it.
But,
Cool. Let's not have white on white. Let's go.
White on white violence.
Let's have, yeah, you guys can mix. Mike, if you wanna go, I'll sit one and then I'll come in. And we'll just go for a couple of minutes. I don't even know how.
We're going right.
Let's just go. Actually, let's go. If you finish or pass, then we reset and switch partners.
Switch top to bottom?
Actually, you know what? Keep doing it until you figure it out. So stay on bottom until I say switch. If you but if you submit or escape, then reset. Oh no, start in triangle. Sorry. Start in triangle. Yeah, you guys are good. So posture. He's winning. There you go. Smooth. Stay smooth. Posture. See, you winning the posture. Keep the posture. Good. And what did I tell you about the legs? How do you use your legs to help you maintain posture? Good. Come over here, boys. That's fine. Let them work it. Fine. Yep. Good. Reset. Mikey, stay on the bottom. Now go for the more secure escape first. So you're grabbing the elbow, Dustin, the left elbow to avoid him from turning. You don't care about the right one right now. The way you get that right, well, go ahead. Posture. Win the posture battle. Peel his arms off where you don't like them.
That's something you gotta look at.
Nice. Good. Good. No, let him do it again. Until he gets it. That's how he's going to get it. Win the posture battle. If you don't like his grips, peel him off. Peel him off if something's bothering you. And this leg is going to help you win the posture battle so you can get it over. So as you get him down, now this leg has to help you there. Right? Feel that? There. Those are your lifeline. No more pulse. Easy breath. Easy breath. Posture. One more. You're at the verge of breakthrough.
Resistance.
One more. Posture first. Keep the posture.
Keep them down.
That's heavy.
Nice. Cool. Okay, now you guys can switch. Again, just Dante, let him work. Good.
Apex of my knee over your shoulder. If from the butt, do it incorrectly. All I want is this. Cross over, and my neck. My shoulder to the knee. You feel the difference.
There you go. Hail Mary. Nice.
You're already doing it better. This one's good. Here you go.
Yeah, you did what I did when you put both feet out instead of
I
using
did.
that one as a
I
wedge.
did, didn't I?
That's how I was working this and I didn't do that and I was like, what the heck? What did I do?
Feel the difference. So my knees are good. Trying to sweep or
This time, gave it away.
yeah, can you grab your shin on this side? Your shin. Just there. Kind of bring your
Posture. Posture.
out. You're going down.
Where's my leg?
My leg snuck out. Heads over there.
I had it at first.
Is that appropriate?
Yeah. Now I would just work it a little differently. If it was me on the bottom, I've done two things that have worked right. Now I'm just gonna play with it a little bit different and see if he addresses something. If he doesn't, then I'm gonna, maybe I would trick an omoplata. Maybe I would open it up and then put it back. Maybe I'd stick my arm in and like almost go for a choke. I'd change it up a little bit.
Sore. So, if you're getting the triangle dangerous, that's what I tell the kids. Hips high, knees over the shoulders. Cross ankles on the spine. That's really chopping it up. Grab the head. So we're coming in here.
Can you stand up? There you go. Posture. Butt down.
Your hips and your position at the base. Your nose shooting up.
That one little wrap on the leg just give me some time.
You're bending my torso so I can't.
Frame on the leg. As we talked about. Yep. And then your other hand is going to grab your wrist when you do that.
All those positions.
Yep.
So now we're gonna go same.
Frame on it already. Grab that wrist. Drive him to the mat. Spin your your shoulders.
My knees are over your
Yep.
shoulders.
Keep the pressure down.
My ankles are crossed. Your spine. Heel crunch in.
It's all right. You're hanging out, right? Are you getting choked right there?
We're not getting choked.
Okay. Hang out.
Feels like you're squeezing this leg. Don't push him. Not push the jackhammer up.
In time, that's the amount of posture, structure.
There you go.
And what am I doing? I'm trying to control your whole
Gives you
posture.
a bad view of the pillow, yeah. Give you enough position. It's not like you're doing it.
So
I need to you're squeezing this leg and I'm gonna push up at the same time. I wasn't really ready.
Hold on, do it like a teddy bear.
Two and two. This hand in. For example.
So here's rolls up my, see how
Yeah,
arms
the
in
sound in
there?
there.
I'm grabbing this.
It's a block. I'm still gonna try to go on. But now instead of me hooking, I'm pulling in. Right there, yep. You're gonna grab. Shoulder on roots.
I couldn't do anything. I was smashing it.
It's not your teddy bear.
No, this way, open it up. Open that, yeah.
Put this
It's not gonna be able to
in.
what's being enough to make the next move. Which is posture up. Fill that
Grab
in.
your wrist.
And if you want, let's do it.
Can you stand up?
No. Yeah. Yeah, keep going.
Worry about everything. On through the
Corkscrew.
Yeah.
Not so much into the ground.
You're opening. I'm trying to close it right now. You're opening. Yeah, that's uncomfortable for me.
Opening as you're turning your shoulders. Right.
Yeah. Flat on my lungs. You gotta go?
Break. I have to hold them.
I'm pulling. Using hips.
There you go.
So
Grab your own leg.
finish your triangle, but I want you to feel. You don't want me to do that. You don't want me to separate you. Yeah. On that one.
Nice. Posture, win the posture battle. Good. Use your leg to help you win the posture battle now. You got his head down, you gotta press your leg over.
Hey, elbow.
Yeah, take it. It's there. Take an arm bar. Good.
Yes.
Yeah, chop that leg down.
Yeah, roll to your brother.
You were doing this. You had broken posture.
I'm sorry.
And then you gave up posture.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying
Plans.
is, you have a tool here to help you,
My wife
so
said
that you
it's
can
gonna, I forgot.
move your arm, and it's your leg. So now you're chopping and using your leg to maintain posture. Now I have my
This is
arm
my
back.
gear, should I get,
But you're here, and you just try to use your, see, I need to break the posture first. So that's why I can go back to the head, which is helpful, or I can go over here, which is like, now I'm
I feel
starting
like I
to
can
get
control one side down.
right?
Oh, I wouldn't.
Here.
Not down.
Yeah.
So now I've got you covered. The
Dante, what do you wear?
If I'm
A2?
attacking, you have to
Dante,
defend
do you
that.
wear an A2?
So you have to defend that.
Is
As you have to
You wear an
defend
A2
it,
or
I'm
A1?
gonna
A1 long.
use my hip leg here. Now, I have, this controlling
Yeah, I'm just
posture
thinking
and
broadness
this.
of the chest.
So if I wanted to, I can get rid of this. Because now I got your posture controlled a lot better with my leg over. Now, is it perfect? No.
This one's.
I wanna make it perfect.
I like it.
Yeah.
Now it's a lot better, right? So, that's the game for me.
Okay, well, take these home, wash them, call them by, and then I'll. What do I do, just, you build pattern and get billed appropriately?
Yeah, I'll let
So,
you know.
I'm trying to, yeah, and some guys will even like, get my, see, get my knees under your hips. That helps me stay up. So you can either pull there, or you can just.
There you go, yep.
Oh, now you gotta use your leg to secure that. Yeah. Nice and close that.
Close that with the other leg, you mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on, let's go. Go.
Shut it. Other way. There.
You know?
Yeah.
So, you get it
Oh, then I want my some.
here, right? And I've even started this thing, right? Okay, but hold on.
Right in the face.
I'm fighting posture. Right, so yeah.
Oh, wind posture. Now use that leg to help you. Hold it. Oh my God.
Leg up.
Right, so now,
Yep.
my only defense here is I can't posture is to drive into you.
Same side leg
Push
up.
you shoulder, watch that.
Thanks, Mike.
Push right in.
Push, 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 push.
At one of these points,
Me?
in the midst of me taking a step,
I'm gonna light,
You're gonna-
I'm gonna light this on up tonight if you're interested.
Take-
You can pull it off.
My arm, you're gonna push it across, you're gonna lift your hips up, and you're gonna, bam, and you're gonna tighten that thing, and that's good night. So, yeah, so again, sort of like the sequence of what it's gonna feel like.
Really
So
well.
I'm here, I'm trying to posture.
you wind posture, secure posture.
I'll add it in my
When
paralysis.
desperate, I start driving into you start driving back, eventually, one of these steps.
Here, make a wide pyramid. Here's voice. So from here, I'm threatening, choke, I have no base.
That make sense?
Yeah, it's good to see it
Coming in close. My head down.
Sequence,
Yeah.
yeah.
When you're grabbing this,
Full transition.
it doesn't really matter. I feel like this is a much better grab, but it also.
And then I start
No, grab your foot, grab your,
From here,
don't grab your, I sprayed my own ankle
Yeah,
doing that.
that's what I was gonna say, like, I've got more leverage, but.
And
that's how I can get into.
No, and also, when you're here,
Into.
and you're not really, like,
And that's
that's
terrible
locked.
Yeah.
This is like,
Because.
you're starting to
I
lock
roll
it,
on top of
right?
you,
This is
so my
closed,
knee was
this is
better.
locked.
I need to
So-
roll on top of you. And
I'm gonna
then
grab
push
head to break posture.
And I'm just.
I'm gonna
crushing.
grab, I can also grab my own, shin, and I can let go of this, and this is now the posture breaking mechanism.
Arm down so that you.
why do you need your knees?
Yeah, so I can lock it across your carotid.
scoot your.
I can lock it here, but it doesn't do
Take
anything.
up the space.
I have to lock it so that this sinks all the way
I want you
into
to
here.
Laces down. So
Right? And you, I mean, you all, you know,
Laces
you can
down.
feel it when it happens to you,
Bring your
and you
hips
can
in.
feel it when you have it on somebody.
Wider knees.
It's a difference.
space you have already?
So,
Scoot in.
as
Scoot
I'm,
your- scoot your whole
as
body
I've
in.
won the posture,
Just kinda
and you're
walk
like,
easy.
you can tell the guy's like,
Walk your knees towards the
or he might start with driving back. So you walk back, and
Now, I want
as,
you to think, keeping your head.
you know, it's like this, it's like as I'm walking,
Look up to the ceiling.
you're not gonna get me
That's the
now,
structure I want you to feel.
and you're not gonna get me now.
That's the difference. When your head's
You're
down,
gonna
your
get
back's
me
gonna hurt normally.
Now,
That's why you're fighting that
now.
head posture.
Not now,
Yeah.
right? Now, do you know when that's gonna be? No. But I'm walking so frantically
You're still okay?
that it's like,
See how much better
if
you
it
are
wasn't
now?
that one, it's gonna be that one.
So that
Where you were gonna, all of a sudden, be able to really break that posture, and really close it up, and really get that
On
across.
your knee if you want, on my hips if you want. Drive me down while you're lifting yourself up. Yep, keep
You know?
going, keep going.
So,
You don't wanna do
so we'll
that.
go all the way through it.
See how that's that? So,
Here.
hold on. Here's how I remember. When my arm is safe,
It's fine, this
I
one
want to keep that arm spaced. So I'm like back to move towards that arm. Okay? So if I'm gonna shut legs off, I'm gonna shut them off that way. So it stays safe. If you go the other way, watch what happens.
Yeah, maybe.
The other way.
Yeah, that's fine.
So the other way.
If you're gonna open it up, I'm gonna, right? So let's say you don't open it up.
See how it's-
Right,
Yeah.
So you gotta drive your shoulder towards the
There you go. Oh, no. The other way. The way that makes sense. It
So,
doesn't hurt.
that's my last hurrah.
You're looking for that free arm when you're down there.
Yeah, so when I'm getting torched,
Now what should you do?
let me get torched and you just keep going, right? And then, yep, and I know this is like, I got 2 seconds.
Baby cutter.
I gotta be careful, I don't get armbar.
Do it from side control. Control the hips. Twist out.
Do you feel that you don't
Way
do
out
too
reach.
many arm bars? Do you feel like you don't really go for too many arm bars?
I haven't gone through the armbar. I also don't really very often go for the triangle because most, a lot of you guys are so big, getting my arm legs around there.
You have
Sucks.
larger legs, but what I want you to see is, even though I don't have long legs, I can stop.
Yeah, I know.
What I do is, I think I can't finish in that ideal figure 4 triangle, but I gotta get my knees over his shoulder. So he postures up all the time, really getting my calves around his shoulder,
Yeah.
kind of strap. So what I need to do is, I can't break his posture, I shoot my hips up, so my knees over his shoulder, across my ankles, and I drop my weight, and I start with a hamstring curl. Sometimes I'll just finish with just this. He's already feeling the bite, but he doesn't know that I'm not figure 4. I'm using this chop to get to space.
And you said what, chop, what do you mean?
So, if I leave space here,
Yep, that's not good.
so what I do is I try to come up and I chop so that my bite is coming on his neck.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll show you what it feels like.
Think of the Pac-Man chop.
It's Pac-Man. Okay.
So if I'm here, and my,
Thank you, Scott.
Yeah.
Thanks, sir.
so if my calf is on your shoulder, you posture up. So I posture up. I got no threat. I gotta get this.
Gosh.
But I got space.
But now, when he Pac-Man chomps at it, and again, see how that takes up all that extra space?
I do notice too, you seem like you're at a sharper angle.
Well, and that's,
You're just on my shoulder and my
Go
neck.
back, your side.
My spine is parallel to yours.
Gosh.
Yeah.
So, again, the other thing that you can do, so when I'm here,
Oh.
I smack him with the thigh, and then. But, stop. So, but I don't need, if I can get this arm across, I've got good connection here, I don't need to close. I can come here, and that's part of the reason why when we scoop this, it gives us a good angle.
You guys do that.
Uh-huh. It's the angle and the scissor motion. I don't have to close it if I can get good angle and scissor motion. if I can get that foot over and drive away, I can tell you,
That was totally like